ABC27 Weather Almanac is now available. No need to leave your home. This year's almanac is exclusively online. Go to abc27.com/almanac to find weather predictions, short videos, articles, print pages directly from your device. All prepared by your ABC27 most accurate local forecast team. The 2021 Weather Almanac is available whenever you want it. New content will be added throughout the year. Your same great weather content, now more accessible. abc27.com/almanac for everything weather. Live from the ABC27 Digital Now Center, this is Beyond the Forecast with your most accurate local meteorologists.
And hello, everyone. This is meteorologist Dan Tomaso joining you here on a busy Friday afternoon of weather, not necessarily locally, although it is snowing here at the studios in uptown Harrisburg, but we're seeing some light snow across the midstate, but more snow gathering to the south and southeast as this coastal storm and eventually a nor'easter takes shape. And this isn't just your average storm. I kind of want to lead about that and talk about that because again, we're going to be talking about winds and low visibility, low enough visibility, in fact, to create blizzard conditions along a lot of the coast and perhaps a lot of the same beaches you all like to vacation at, including myself. So, again, not every day do we see such explosive storm development along the coast as we're watching a winter storm. But this one certainly takes the cake in that department. And if you've watched this over the last couple of days, we were the first team to mention to you that, yes, there is a coastal storm, but at the same time, we weren't totally escaping the impacts of this. We knew there would at least be some opportunity for snow locally, even if it was just our eastern counties. But let's go ahead and talk about what is happening. And I want to start with these blizzard warnings overall. And again, blizzard warnings themselves deal more with, I would say, snow, yes, but more wind and visibility. So again, let's go back to the blizzard warnings and show you that from areas from Maine all the way down the Delmarva coastline, we are seeing those blizzard warnings hoisted. And so areas like Avalon, New Jersey, Cape May, Ocean City, New Jersey, down through parts of eastern Maryland, again, all the way up through Maine, seeing blizzard-like conditions, the eastern part of Long Island into Boston, Cape Cod. Any area exposed to wind with this will likely see a period of blizzard-like conditions. Now, we go closer to home. This has probably been our snowiest camera all day in York, but it's been snowing steadily all day at EFS Steam Academy and not really accumulating as of yet. Temperatures are slightly above freezing. There's a little bit of sunshine in the mix, and even with just a little bit of sun breaking through the clouds, that does make the difference. And the snowfall rates haven't overcome that warmer air at the surface. Here's Ice Fest in Chambersburg. Not as much snow flurry activity, but still a little bit of snow falling as people mill about and look at some of the ice sculptures there. A great cold weather activity. Shippensburg, also looking pretty snowy, but again, not sticking on the sidewalks and roads. When it was colder earlier this morning, that's when we did see some of that activity sticking to the roads overall. And again, York has been the hotspot overall, so areas near York, whether it's Hanover 2 or Red Lion, we're seeing areas of snow. Wind not really picking up too much in Red Lion at the municipal authority. And again, in general, not sticking to the roads in Middletown or in Manheim as we look towards 72 and downtown Manheim, but also into Lancaster. So we're seeing snow pretty much everywhere except for maybe the extreme western parts of the viewing area, but not really having an impact as of yet. So this is what radar looks like, and here was my fear leading into the late afternoon and evening commute, that there would be more snow bands beginning to develop south and southeast of Harrisburg. That's exactly what's happening. So this is the area I want to monitor south of Harrisburg. This band actually moving closer to the northeast and closer to I-83, that is an area that it's snowing harder. And if we get these snowfall rates to come up at all during the evening commute, some of this snow could, in fact, stick to area roadways. Is it going to be the most impactful snow overall? No, but a quick inch to 2 inches could make things a little treacherous. And earlier this morning, because of just a coating of snow, we had numerous accidents across the midstate. So it's kind of a lesson that even just a little bit can make a difference, and just a little bit of ice at that initial shot of snow could make some problems here during the evening commute. But again, this is all beginning to take shape. It looks a little disorganized right now, southwest, southeast of Harrisburg, but zooming way out, you can kind of see what we're dealing with here. East of North Carolina, east of South Carolina, a bigger area of low pressure beginning to develop. So what's going to happen is we will see this low eventually take over and slide right up along the coastline. As that happens, that's when some of the heaviest snow and wind takes off near the coastline, hence the blizzard warnings in general. And then some of the heaviest snow will then be east of Long Island into parts of Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts. So any family and friends in these areas, and they're not storm aware about this potential blizzard coming on through, and I would probably even ditch the word potential at this point. We know it's happening, but we are now just several hours out from this thing really beginning to take off. So in general, right now, I mentioned this earlier, temperatures a degree or two above freezing or exactly at freezing. As we go past sunset over the next couple of hours, those numbers should fall. Let's show you the latest model guidance. And again, this model has been somewhat aggressive. Our high-res, what we call North American mesoscale model, has been aggressive with the snowfall here this afternoon into this evening. That's why, again, a quick inch or two of snow can't be ruled out, especially south and southeast of Harrisburg. More snow as you get closer to the Philadelphia area and the coastline, where upwards of a foot could fall into parts of New Jersey, northeastern New Jersey, closer to New York City. But for us locally, it's mostly light snow later this evening, overnight through tomorrow morning, and afternoon tomorrow. The clouds begin to clear, winds begin to pick up, and it'll be a colder Saturday. In terms of snowfall totals, this is a latest model guidance here for us. And again, most places an inch, 2 inches, possibly as much as 3 inches in parts of central Lancaster, eastern Lancaster counties, and then really taking off as you go down the turnpike eastward toward Philly and the Delaware Valley. So what to expect today? Mostly light snow showers, some of which is still coming from the Clipper, a coating to maybe an inch as things cool down, but periods of light snow after 5 o'clock tonight, so that includes the evening commute. We will see that snow piling up in a fluffy manner, an inch, 2 inches, as much as 3 inches as we get closer to Lancaster and points to the east. And then Saturday during the morning hours, don't be surprised if you continue to see areas of light snow. It'll be blustery. It'll be blowing around. It'll be cold, temperatures in the 20s, so certainly a wintry start to the weekend. So to break it down a little bit more and showing you how close of a call this was, areas just west of Harrisburg, areas west of York, certainly not much snow at all. But for Harrisburg, York down 83, eastward along 30 into Lancaster or up toward the 81-78 split, that is where we could see 2-3 inches of snow falling. So bear in mind, it's not the biggest snowstorm in the world, but it is fluffy, so it can add up quickly, as I've been mentioning. Your 7-day forecast looking like this, that looking ahead this week, the weekend, cold, blustery, but next week there is a warm-up coming by midweek, and certainly that could lead to any snow that we do have left over melting. But in the meantime, we will keep track of any snow that develops here this evening. Overnight, Chief Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder is going to be joining me in the Weather Center as we get into the shows here, 5, 6, 7, 11. And, of course, as it is snowing tomorrow morning, we'll be on with Daybreak. Meteorologist Addis Uklo checking in then. And you can always find us on Facebook and Twitter. I'm at Doppler Dan on Twitter, Meteorologist Dan Tomaso on Facebook, ABC 27 Weather on Facebook. We will keep you updated. Again, while this storm could shatter some records for snowfall in southern New England, we stay away from the heaviest snow. But at the same time, snowfall timing, if we see light snow here locally, it could be problematic for some areas driving around here this evening, later tonight. So it's certainly something you want to take seriously. Think about any travel plans you may have tonight and tomorrow. Not to say you can't do them, but certainly those side roads, the lesser traveled roadways, that's where some problems could arise. So, hey, thanks again for always joining me on these live streams as we bring you the latest forecast information. And again, more model guidance will continue to come in through this afternoon and evening. So any updates, we will be sure to post them. Thanks so much, everyone. Take care. Be safe in the snow.